I've always liked living on the edge of the woods, that quiet, the space. But after what happened, I'm not so sure anymore. It started back around 2012 or 2013, when I was in my mid-20s. I just moved into this old brick house, right up against a huge wooded area, miles of trees, thick and dark, no neighbors close by. It was peaceful at first. Winter hit hard that year. Snow blanketed everything. One morning, I woke up to fresh powder outside. I went out to my car, parked in the driveway, and that's when I saw them, footprints. They came straight from the woods, right up to my car window, like someone had peered inside, then turned around and went back into the trees. No shoe marks, just bare feet, in the freezing snow. I stared at them for a minute, trying to make sense of it. Maybe an animal, but no, they were human-shaped, toes and all. I shrugged it off. Kids messing around, or some drunk wandering. I cleared the snow off my car and headed to work. Time passed, and I forgot about it. Got a girlfriend, she moved in. Life was normal. Then a couple years later, around 2015, it happened again. More footprints in the snow. This time, all over the yard, circling the house, up to the windows, the doors, again barefoot. I checked around. No signs of anyone, no stolen stuff, just those prints. My girlfriend thought it was creepy, but we figured maybe a homeless person scouting places. We started locking up tighter, kept the blinds down at night. Fast forward to this past January. Snow again. I noticed the shed door was ajar one morning. Tools were missing. A hammer, some screwdrivers. Nothing major, but annoying. Footprints led from the woods to the shed and back, barefoot of course. I called a buddy over. We decided to follow them, grabbed a thermal scope he had from hunting. The trail went deep into the woods, maybe a quarter mile. It was getting dark, snow crunching under our boots. The prints were fresh, not filled in yet. Then the trail split. One set went left, the other right. We followed the left one first. It looped around, dead-ended at a tree. Same with the right, like they were trying to confuse anyone tracking. We kept going, piecing it together. The scope picked up heat signatures ahead, 4 figures. 2 bigger ones, standing. 2 smaller, clinging to a tree or something. The small ones were jerking their heads side to side like they were eating. But we couldn't make out details, just blobs of warmth in the cold, no clothes, naked in the snow. The big ones picked up the small ones, hoisted them over their shoulders, and moved deeper into the woods. We didn't follow, too risky. We backed out quiet, hearts racing. Called the police that night. They came out the next day, searched the area, found the footprints, but no people, no evidence of a camp or anything. The prints just faded out eventually. They said it could be feral people, or maybe a family living rough, but nothing concrete. They advised us to install cameras, maybe a fence. That was months ago. Winter's coming again soon. I've told the neighbors, my friends. No one's seen anything like it. Why just my place? I don't know. Sometimes at night, I hear branches snapping out there. I check the windows, but it's too dark to see. I'm thinking of moving, sealing off the yard for now, but if those prints show up again, I don't know what I'll do. It's like they're watching, waiting for the snow. I used to love hiking alone. That solitude in nature, clears the head. But after this trip on the Pacific Crest Trail, I don't think I'll ever do it again. It was summer, perfect weather. I planned a section hike, about a week and a half, parked my car at a trailhead, loaded up my pack tent, food, water filter, a rifle for protection, bears and all that, set off feeling great. First couple days were fine. Beautiful scenery, met a few other hikers. By the third night, I was deep in, set up camp off the trail a bit, slept okay, but when I woke up, my wallet was gone. It was in my pack, zipped up. I searched everywhere, figured I misplaced it. Annoying, but I had backups. Kept hiking. Next night, more stuff missing. My lighter, a pocket knife, some energy bars, not everything. Just select items, like someone picked through my stuff while I slept. I started getting paranoid. Checked the area, no footprints, maybe animals, but wallets and lighters didn't make sense. That evening, I tied my rifle to a tree outside the tent, just in case. Fell asleep uneasy. Woke up to sounds, footsteps circling the camp, soft like bare feet on dirt. I grabbed my flashlight, shone it around. Nothing, but my rifle was gone, untied and taken. Panic set in. I yelled out, "Who's there?" No answer, just silence. Then a splash like water hitting the ground. I looked, but everything was dry. Hallucinating? Stress, maybe. I packed up fast, hiked through the night. It kept happening. Items vanishing. Footsteps at night. I'd hear breathing sometimes, close to the tent. One afternoon, I felt that splash again. Cold water on my face, but no clouds, no rain. Ground dry. My mind was playing tricks. Anxiety building. I pushed harder, trying to finish the section early. Last night out there, I couldn't sleep. Footsteps again. I unzipped the tent, shone the light. There he was. A man, barefoot, hairy, wild-looking, wearing my missing shorts, eyes locked on me, no expression. I grabbed a stick, yelled at him to back off. He just stood there. I fired a warning shot into the air from a pistol I had as backup. He bolted into the bushes. I didn't wait for dawn. Packed and hiked out fast, got to my car, drove straight to the ranger station, told them everything. They said it sounds like a stalker, maybe a drifter living off the trail. Advised me to report it to police. I did. They patrolled but found nothing. Said to never hike alone, always carry protection. That was it. I made it out. But the hallucinations, the fear, it sticks with you. What if he followed me home? I check my locks now. And yeah, if you're out on the trails, bring a gun. You never know who's watching. This isn't my story exactly. It's my friend's dad's. He was a logger up in the Pacific Northwest. Tough job, long hours in remote forests. He'd operate the tree saw, cutting down giants all day. Often worked with this guy Griffin. They'd camp out for weeks sometimes, in a little camper trailer at the site. This one job was way up on a mountain, isolated, no cell service. They'd been there about 10 days. Radio was their lifeline, chatting with base other crews. One evening, they hear this muffled chatter on the radio, not clear, like someone far off. They switch channels, but it follows. Weird phrases, casual talk, like pass the salt or something mundane. They figure interference, ignore it. Next day, they notice stuff around the site. Empty food containers that weren't theirs. Footprints in the mud, not matching their boots. Looked like someone had been there before them, or during. They find a makeshift campsite hidden in the brush. Old tent stakes, trash. Keep working, but uneasy now. Then, inside an abandoned tent, they stumble on kids' underwear, duct tape, rope, crude drawings, like sketches of bad stuff happening to people, and a fresh apple, not rotted, someone recent. The radio picks up more snippets of conversation, laughing. My friend's dad tries talking back. Who's this? Identify yourself. Silence after that. That night, they're in the camper, hear scratching on the door. Then the handle jiggles. Dad grabs his gun, but it's unloaded, ammo separate for safety. He opens the door slow. A figure lunges, stabs him in the face. He falls back, blood everywhere. Griffin tackles the guy, but he gets away, flees into the dark. They lock up, radio for help. Dad's rushed to hospital, lost vision in one eye, permanent. 2 weeks later, another crew member goes missing from a nearby site, found days after bound, gagged, assaulted, killed. No one caught. Police think it might be the same person, Some drifter preying on loggers. Dad's got PTSD now, can't work those remote jobs anymore. Hears that radio static in his dreams. Wonders if the guy's still out there, listening.
Thank you for watching. Like this video, comment what scared you most, and subscribe to stay with us.